All right. Hey guys, we are back with another session of Breath of the Wild, Zelda's Ballad. I want to start here because this is where you would get the warm doublet if you do not, we're not going to read his diary. It just tells you how to cook some spicy foods. This is where you would get the warm doublet if you don't get from the top of the mountain. And once the old man has moved on, we will use that terminology. Alright. Oh, pepper. So I will not be streaming for too long today, but I'll be streaming some. I wanted to get some streaming in. We are going to try to do a boomizoomy or a bomb launch off of the Great Plateau Tower. How am I going to do that this early in the game? I went and grabbed some Endura carrots, a lot of Endura carrots, and made some endurance foods. So, I've also adjusted things so that I will be able to properly bomb launch. So, I'm going to go ahead and eat my food. The only issue is I usually do not do the bomb launch with this low of stamina. I'm used to doing it off of a different stamina meter view. So if I don't get it, no biggie. I'll come back and show you how to do it later. So you're going to backflip, pull out a square bomb and place it. You have to be pointing at one of the cardinal points though to do it, because if you are not pointing at a cardinal point, you won't be able to properly launch. So you're going to backflip, place the square bomb, because the square bomb points at the cardinal points, jump forward, step forward, and apparently jump off the Great Plateau Tower. We're going to try that one more time. Don't jump off the tower. Not advisable. It will not get you anywhere any faster. But if I don't mess it up this time, we're still going to go faster than we would normally. We are not going to head straight to Kakariko Village. And there is going to be a cat that gets in the way of my TV. So that's a thing. Excuse me. Hang on. Hey, come here. Come here. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on, babe. Bae. Come on. Well, we're not moving the cat. We're gonna play around the cat. It's like she knows she is in the way. Alright. Backflip again. Place the bomb. Back up a little. Jump. Step forward a little. Okay. Then you're going to backflip and immediately pull out your bow. And that is going to allow you to go into bullet time mode at a low altitude. So, not like that. And apparently not like that. I am choking because I've done this a million times. One more go at this. And then we'll just move on with our life. There we go. So I've entered bullet time mode. And I'm going to switch to my remote bomb. That is my circular one. That is what is going to launch me. And what I'm looking is for a buffer to get about 3/4 of the way. However, it's 3/4 of the way when it's on the big circle that I drop it. So I'm going to undershoot a little bit this time. And I'm using my rune to pause buffer. So I've dropped my round bomb, and now I'm about to explode the square one. and I failed it because I had a little bit of lag getting the square bomb to explode, and nearly killed myself in the process. We'll revisit this when I have more stamina, and that's actually going to be really soon, because we're going for full stamina, full hearts soon. Like, we're not gonna complete all the shrines to get that. We're not doing that nonsense. Let's go get ourselves a horse. I am actually heading straight for Satori Mountain. And there's a reason for that. Let's see. I want one of these, even though they're not good horses, I'm going after one of these spotted ones. So, you know what? Forget it. If you go, the spotted ones take no stamina. Like, they take no stamina to get. The solid colored ones take stamina and often can take more than a wheel. So early game, they're a little bit harder to get. But we'll whistle. We'll whistle sprint. It's no worries. And actually, we're gonna get a cool ride on our way to Satori Mountain, because the thing is, the Mastercycle got put in way too late in the DLC. Like, you have to get to the very end of the DLC to get your Mastercycle. So a modder saw that and went, oh, nah, man. That's no. So they put in the world several chests that have Mastercycles in them that you can get. And we're going to pass one of them. So I say we pick up a Mastercycle. Hey, Satoru! Ah. There we go. We've hit our first stable. Let's go ahead and grab this shrine, because it's going to act as a warp point. I'm going to show you some really cool things on Satori Mountain that I didn't even realize were there until my last playthrough on this. There's some really neat things. It's really cool. It is a haven for all of the veggies and the mushrooms that you could need. Fruit, veggies, mushrooms, whatever you need, it's there. So, we're gonna go for that. That's why we're going to Satori Mountain. I don't know why I didn't just do this. Gotta go fast. Woo! Get that shield surfing in. Okay. Run. So on the way to Satori Mountain, I am heading towards the Sandin Ruins. Sandin Park Ruins. That is where one of the DLC chests is for our Mastercycle. Another one is located at the Great Horse Fairy Fountain. There's a Great Horse Fairy, if you did not know about that. We'll pay him a visit. He's an interesting creature. We won't pay him a visit today, but we'll eventually pay him a visit. And actually, if you kill your horse in this game, if you own the horse and you've stabled the horse, you can get the horse back from the horse fairy. So I think technically you could have if you're willing to murder the horses, you could have a rotating roster of 9 horses, because you'd have to have one slot open somewhere to be able to rotate it. So we don't have the map for this area yet. I just know where I'm going because I've played this game a lot. I've played it perhaps too much. But we're going to get a beast of a cycle here. We're also going to run a horse away. We cannot get this horse right now. We will get this horse. It's part of a side quest. But we are not going to get the horse if we see it. There is a white horse with a blonde mane and tail over here. And actually, it would be perfectly suited for our protagonist in this version of the game. However, for today, we are not going to visit that horse. That is not the horse we are after. We are after a different horse. There it is, up in the upper right-hand screen. Because I'm whistle sprinting, it's running away. We're going to name that horse Hylia. Because why not? So, if memory serves, there should be a DLC... Yep, DLC chest right here. And I'm going to open that. And I got a Mastercycle 0! Because that's epic. Hang on, let me move this drink. I had it right by the mic, and that was probably annoying. Alright, so we've got our Mastercycle 0. Let's go ahead and pull it out. And I have I have something with the Mastercycle 0, too. It's a wolf. Because it just felt so fitting. I love Twilight Princess, so somebody modded a wolf and an eagle as options for the Mastercycle, and I opted for wolf. And again, my mods that I'm running are in the description. Please check the modders out. Give them your praise and love because they are awesome and they did fantastic jobs. Do a wheelie. Why not? This makes getting around this game so much faster. Alright. Now, navigating Satori Mountain is going to be a little bit harder because I don't have the map. So I'm going to be going partially on memory. I also don't have the Sheikah sensor. Yeah, that's going to be a problem. So it's going to be a little harder to find our shrine. But we'll find it. We'll get it. Because you want to set up the shrine at Satori Mountain, like, ASAP. Because it's such a wealth of plant life. I mean, you see all the rushrooms here. Yeah, I'm whistle sprinting to get up the cliff. That's what you gotta do to get up the cliff. And then, of course, there's the special event that happens at Satori Mountain, and we'd never want to miss that. And getting the shrine at Satori Mountain, make sure that you... Yep, there it is. Don't miss that event. So the Moglatan, or Moglantan shrine. If I come back here... We'll go ahead and get some more Endura carrots. If we come back here, we will find... Well, one, under these boulders, we have some very useful vegetation in truffles. We have a big hardy truffle and a hardy truffle. And they'll give you additional hearts. That's part of what I'm after right now, is additional hearts. That's why I'm here. Can get Endura carrots back here. We have this beautiful, beautiful tree. We can find a Korok on top of the tree. Yes, I can see you, Mr. Korok. Bye-bye. Bye. So we're going to see his friend Hestu. We're not going to talk to his friend. Well, we might talk to his friend Hestu, but we're not going to help his friend Hestu yet. Because why would we help Hestu? That would just be too nice of us. Okay, so we got some Enduracares. We got some Silent Princesses. I was about to try and do Rivali's Gale. I don't have that yet. That is one of the powers that you can get. Alright, give her a rest for a second. Alright, we'll whistle sprint up this cliff. And we're going to grab some eggs. Because there are some eggs up here. Not on this one, apparently. Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. Now, for some reason, one of my mods makes the eggs look like Yoshi eggs. I have no idea what mod is making them look like that, to be quite honest. I'm not sure if it's Zelda's Ballad or what it is. Just one of them is. Okay, if we come, we're back at the shrine. If we come directly from the shrine and go down, there's this area, it just kind of looks desolate and like a landfill area. But there's Enduracares here too. And acorns. We'll take acorns as well. Let's see if there's any more Enduracares. Now, it is not the night of one of our friends being on the mountain, so bokoblins will spawn. But on certain nights, they will not spawn. Let's see, I'm kind of trying to get my bearings correct here. There is a mushroom. Well, not that, but I'll take it. There is a mushroom area on Satori Mountain. It's somewhere around here because I know it's near this arch. I'm having to go based off of memory because I don't have the map. Okay, we're going to stasis that because we want to get another Korok. There he is. Yeah, haha! We caught him. And as tradition, if you have, there it is. Okay, so if you come off this arch and go right, you'll see this big tree and you'll see luminous stones. And this actually is this whole forest of mushrooms that you can find. Usually all over Hyrule you have to find them. But you can find them all right here. That's why I always make an immediate sprint for Satori Mountain, because I want the vegetation. I'm getting sun shrooms. Those will help you stay warm. Chill shrooms, they help you stay cool. Zap shrooms help you not get electrocuted. Iron shrooms help with defense. Let's see. Hylian shrooms just help in some dishes. Let's see. Silent shrooms help you stay silent. Self-explanatory. Endura shrooms are like Enduracarrots. They give you additional stamina meter. Stamella mushrooms, which we found on the Great Plateau, only help you with stamina. Replenishing the stamina. Let's see. I didn't grab a sledgehammer. So ordinarily, I would want to get one of these, one of these luminous stones, I don't want to break my weapons. So I'm going to not do that right now. And then mushrooms just grow all over the mountain. And if you've played the game before, you know that there is a guy who really wants mushrooms. And this is a great place to farm for them. So we're actually going to have quite a few mushrooms before we even meet him. And he tells us about them. And his literal addiction to mushrooms. Because Nintendo went there. So whistle sprinting can get you up a mountain faster. And not have to use stamina to do so. Alright. So there's one other area on the mountain I want to go to. That also, well, no, two. Let's see if I can easily find one of them. I think I have enough of the hardy truffles to get away with. There's also some hardy durians on the mountain. I can get to them if I go back to the shrine, and I might do that. What's under the rocks? Early game, you want to find out what's on... Nothing. And now I realize I could have blown up the luminous stones. Oh well. Sad. What a sad day. So you really have absolutely no idea where I am at this point because I have no map. But, and I have no idea where I am, apparently. I thought I was further over than that. But the next spot I want to go to is over here. Near the area that kind of looks like it has the dead trees. One... I wish I could make it night. I used my flint already, actually, so I do not have anything to burn with. Unless there are any... Oh, hello! You just look dangerous. I'm gonna kill you. Okay. Oh my goodness! I was not expecting this variety of style creatures. Good grief. Yeah, you're gonna die. What was Spike Bokobo? I'm going to drop one of my regular Bokobos, and I'm gonna take the spiked one. Give me your goodies. Your goodies are gone. I am disappointed in you. I am confused. Oh, there's the chest. Okay. You can get a forest dweller spear here. I am going to trade out a Boko club. Not for the... Well, yeah, I'll take the Lysel fork, too. I'm gonna still get rid of the Boko club, though. Or Lizzle boomerang? Whatever. And then there's actually also a, I would have liked that to be flint, thank you. Cook pot here. Alright, so I believe if we enter or exit this area on this side, no, is it the other side? Yeah, it's here. Okay, so if I exit this area here and go down, I can get a lot of apples. That actually wasn't what I was going for, but I do need them, so we'll take some, because we're going to need a lot of wood, like a lot of wood. Nope, get off, Zell. With the double axe, you can actually harvest faster. It'll only take one swing to knock over the trees. But I'll just go ahead and take some wood so that we have it for the road. So basically, I feel terrible, like, destroying all this stuff because the theory behind this is that this kind of represents Satoru Iwata's growth and care for Nintendo in life. Hence the name Satori Mountain. Satoru Iwata, if you don't know, passed during the development of this game. And the creature on the mountain called the Lord of the Mountain is believed to represent him. That's the area I was looking for. And this whole mountain and area is meant to pay tribute. So yeah, if you go down from the orchard, you can actually find a ton of vegetation that normally you would not find in this region. Which I'm not demonstrating well by picking only highland herbs. But like warm Saflina is not vegetation in this area. We've got hardy radishes, we got mighty thistles, amaranth, all not vegetation of this area. We also have a Korok. I always get lost in the Lost Woods. Don't tell anybody. I love that one. Got Blue Nightshade, which actually we would come across that pretty soon anyways. Because that grows in Kakariko Village. We've got Electric Saflina. Just a wide variety of vegetation. And then I have one more spot to show you before I got an Endura Shroom. Before we move on. And that is where we can find some hardy durians on this mountain. There are hardy durians on this mountain. Alright. Hello, Mr. Crow. I don't know why I just got all of the rumors, but maybe it's because it's my first time warping off of the Great Plateau. If you head, I think it's over here. Yes! Found it. I've got them all marked on my map in my other files. So if you come down here from the shrine, you get all of these hardy durians. And these are going to give you a ton of hearts. And this is how we're going to survive a divine beast with 3 hearts. Alright. Let's see. Now, some of these DLC sets have some cool modifications for the Zelda's Ballad mod. So I'm excited to show those when I have them, when I get to them. Actually, even Majora's Mask has a modification. I'll show you that. Alright, so we've done what we need to do at Satori Mountain. Let's go ahead and go and start heading to Kakariko proper. We'll stop and get Majora's Mask on the way. Alright. Go ahead and shield surf on down. Because why walk when you can shield surf? So yeah, let's go ahead and cook some hardy durians so that you can see what I mean. Yeah, we got 10 hardy durians? Durians. I can't speak. No, 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 no! I've never had it miss the cook pot. It said cook. I dropped and it didn't go in. And she makes faces while the food's cooking. So, full recovery plus 20 hearts. Good deal. We'll do some more. There's Botrick, and that NPC behind me is supposed to be, people say is based off of Satori Wada. He looks a lot like him. And then we can also, basically anything that says hearty in it, you can make hearty meals out of. So we'll make one more hearty meal. And we can watch Zelda's expression while it cooks. And she's excited. It's not as good of a meal as the durian, but hey, it's better than nothing. And if I'm dying, I'll take it. Alright. So, we also wanted wood because it's good fuel for the Mastercycle. In fact, low value items like apples and wood give more fuel to the Mastercycle than high value items. Like, I've never seen taluses there. I literally have never seen taluses there. High value, yeah, like ancient cores. Like it's trying to dissuade you from using high value items like ancient cores. We're gonna go after Majora's Mask though real quick. We will be coming back through this area later, but I say we go for Majora's Mask for a second. So Majora's Mask is located in the ruins on this lake. And I can show you the first DLC mod. Alright, I'm getting off the Mastercycle. Alright, so you want to have your magnesis on so that you can go hunting easily. Because it's going to be a chest and they're almost always a little bit buried. So it's kind of hard to spot if you don't have your magnesis on, but I can see it now. Pull it out. Bum ba da da dum. And actually, Majora's Mask is Majora's Mask? Huh. On my last playthrough, it was a Keaton mask. That's weird. Okay. Well, it's going to be Majora's Mask. What Majora's Mask does is it makes you less visible to enemies. So, we like that early game. It's a good thing early game. So, it's also a little bit OP early game. So, but it makes life easier. Bye. Let's see. Whee! Just go off-roading. You know, it's how we do. Run over everything. Excuse me. So I am going to get the shrines on my marker. I'll come through and do some of the shrines a little bit later. I just want to get to my my ride despawned. That's okay. We'll walk for a second. Because we want to talk to this gentleman on the bridge. If he spawns. There he is. But I want to get to Kakariko. I may be somewhat used to seeing bad omens by now, but that's just badder than most. We're doomed. I mean, don't panic. Sorry, who are you? Have we met? Well, doesn't matter who you are, dear lady. I was getting tired of talking to myself, so you've come at a good time. By the by, those strange things that popped out of the ground, did you see them? I'm not talking about mushrooms here. I'm talking about those towers. They seem to have popped up all over the place. And that's not the only strange thing that happened. Those long deserted shrines suddenly started glowing. You know what that means, don't you? The end is near. With all this craziness happening, I've been keeping an eye on that thing. Just to see if it suddenly starts moving, you know? What thing? I'm talking about that guardian, of course. Haven't you heard the old stories of Hyrule? See that thing over there? The one shaped like the overturned urn? That is what I am talking about. Did you know that some of them can move? One of them once chased me down and tried to kill me. This one here? No, it was a different one. That one was closer to the castle, but before the forest. When they spot you, they shoot blue beams of light at you. Man, I was so sure the end was for me. I was prepared for the worst. But somehow, I managed to escape into the nearby woods. You think it was my lightning-fast reflexes that saved me? I wish. Truth is, I just got lucky. Anyway, I hear guardians like that still wander around Hyrule. Be careful. Hello? Are you looking for someone to chat with too? What are you doing? Just patrolling. This bridge is an important route. I keep really busy making sure monsters don't nest here by chasing them off the bridge and stuff. Ask whatever you want. I'm happy to chat with a young lady such as yourself. See ya. Let's wish each other good luck, eh? We'll need it. And then, if you do this... Wait a minute! Please think about what you're doing. I'm young, but you're even younger. I'm trying my best out here, but I get the feeling you're going to end up trying even harder in this world. That's the feeling I get when I look at your face, but maybe I'm nuts. You're fine. Just don't be so careless. There are too many enjoyable things in this world to gamble your life. You can't see my face, but that's okay. So, reason I want to talk to him and get that dialogue is he is supposed to be... I don't know if you would call it a reference or... I don't know what the term would be. Honoring a man who has talked many people off of the San Francisco Bridge. The Golden Gate Bridge. So, I killed a bird. Oops. But... So that's where he comes into play, and that's why I wanted to make sure to mention him. I am going to... not steal your stuff. Because you don't have anything good. But I am going to run you over. I'll come back for your stuff later. Don't worry. I'll rob you later. Alright. Okay, let us get to this tower. Yes, hello, fishy. So easy way to destroy some of these bokoblin camps. Just... No. Not like that. Apparently. Well, we're just gonna go for the attack. Why not? There we go. Alright. Die. Die. That's more powerful. Oh, get out of the wall. So we got a slightly better sword. We can get a slightly better shield too. I don't want to give up my pot lid. I don't want to give up the pot lids. Sorry. I don't need Boko bows. Does this camp really not have any goodies? Aha! I knew there had to be. So, if there's not like a ding-ding really? A Korok leaf. The Korok leaves are useful if you need to use a sail. Like a raft. Usually if a camp does not have one of the chests that, like, makes noise, there is a chest somewhere, like a wooden chest. There's something. There's usually some goodies. That was nothing. I've actually never fought that camp before. Or maybe I missed a bokoblin? I mean, I definitely missed a bokoblin. Is it extension of this camp? Okay. Yeah, you're gonna die. You're gonna die. You're gonna catch yourself on fire. That's smart. So here's a Traveler's Claymore if you need one. That is there. It's so hard to get good weapons early game. I like being able to point out where to get some decent weapons. And we're probably going to ditch this axe for that Traveler's Claymore. We are definitely ditching that axe for the Traveler's Claymore. Excuse me. Not probably. We are. And we're gonna sleep till morning. Actually, hang on. I want that tooth and horn. There we go. Alright. Sleep till morning. Because we're gonna go tower climbing. Alright. Tower climbing time. So we are going to get our second tower. Woot woot. Now the one thing disappointing about... Wait, what? Is that's bombable? I've never noticed that. I've never come at this tower from this angle either. I usually come from the other side. Ah! Well, there you go. If you need a soldier spear... There's one. I'll take that over the Traveler's Sword. Higher damage. Alright. I love the fact that with this game, you can still find new things every time you play. I've played this through fully 4 times, I think. This is my 5th. And yeah, still finding new things. I can already spot the Korok puzzle over there. Can you? So another thing that I'm going to do with this playthrough to go along with it is, even though I know that there are videos out there of a lot of the glitches, I'll record what I'm calling quick glitch videos, just to give another voice, another perspective to how to perform the glitches, because sometimes it takes hearing another person to say something to understand it. Because, like, item duplication. I watched 2 or 3 videos before I understood how to do it properly. So, I can give my perspective and, you know, give what worked as a combination from things to... I didn't come up with any of these glitches, but it gives another voice and another perspective on how to do it. Because sometimes it just takes hearing that and hearing it worded in a different way, because everybody's brain sequences things in a different way. So we have another tower, and this is the Dueling Peaks Tower. So, I hope everybody's been good in the past year. I know it's been a rough year. It has been for me too. I think it's been a rough year for all of us. And that's part of why I got back into this. Shockingly at the tail end of everything, but we are at the Dueling Peaks region. And we can now search for shrines. But a couple of months ago, life just kind of... And now we can find shrines. And I'll show you how we can do that in a minute. I'm actually going to show you something cool. I actually avoided this on my first playthrough. There is... Let's see. Floppy legs. There are no bokoblins at this camp. I don't know if they just forgot to program them or what, but they don't exist here. But it's totally a bokoblin camp. So I don't know. It's perplexing, to say the least. But there is also a woodcutter's axe behind it, as well. But, oh! You choose! But I'd been kind of wanting... Oh, yay, Flint. To get back into playing again. But I hadn't. And I see the comment and I can't. Hang on. My streaming software decided to. I know. Yeah, it's been 8 to 9 years. No, 8 years, 7 to 8 years. It's been forever. Because life happened, and I was too busy for the longest time, and I wanted to get back into Let's Playing and streaming, and I kept putting it off, but we're going to kill some Lizalfos first, hang on. And actually, if you get under their chins, they can't see you. But I, had some stuff happen with my family, and then I also, even though I work a high-risk job as far as COVID goes, I'm around... Okay, stop shooting me with rocks. I was around a lot of people who couldn't get the vaccine. And even though I had it, I still contracted it. And just the stuff with my family, and then that, I was kind of like, okay, I'm gonna do the things that I enjoy and want to do. So that was kind of my, that got really deep for a moment. So let's rid the mountains of rocks, because the mountains don't need rocks. But yeah, it's kind of where things went there, and we'll get rid of our last Bokobo. But I'm doing good now. And I'm really enjoying Breath of the Wild right now. And I'm really excited for Breath of the Wild 2 to be coming out. You know what? I have a bike. Why am I whistle sprinting? So I'm enjoying it. Taking the time and enjoying it. Yeah. I never gave a formal hiatus video, and like it hit me like 6 months to a year after, and I'm like, oh, I feel really bad. But I meant to go on and say something, and it just, life completely walloped me. I can walk on this. Why am I putting the Cryonis block there? We're just going to hit the shrine. And we're gonna go in, and hopefully it will let me out and not make me complete it. If I have to complete it, it's not a biggie. But yeah, I'm like, people are going to be like, what on earth? Somebody from like 8 years ago is back on YouTube? Like, because I never see anybody come back on YouTube. Because I have to complete it to get rid of the stuff. Is there any way out? No. Can I see it? Ooh, I wonder if I can... Ha ha! Shield jumped it. Shield jumps are a good long jump method in this game. But I was like, yeah, I'll go back on. Yeah, I know. It's like nobody ever, like, when people leave, they tend to not return. And like, there are YouTubers who, like, I felt bad for, being gone the way that I did, because you worry, and you don't know what's happened to them, because you don't have a means to know what's happened to them if they don't say. So I like to think that people who I don't see anymore are okay, and that they just had life happen and kind of hit a similar situation to me, but at the same time I worry, because it's kind of my nature. So Hestu's here. We're not going to say hi to him yet. We'll come visit him later. Because we are going to go for, not only are we going for like normal inventory items, my goal is to have all 900 Korok seeds, all 120 orbs, or spirit orbs, all, not all, but Hestu's maracas, and the Thunder Helm. And in order to have Hestu's maracas, I need to be able to get to Eventide. Also means I need to be able to get the travel medallion. But it's worth it to have Hestu's maracas. We're going to steal them. Don't worry, he'll get his maracas, but I'll have his maracas too. Alright. Actually, so what I'm thinking we're gonna need to do is we will get to Kakariko Village. We'll talk to Impa. Think I might leave this shrine for a Why did I do that? Different day. I just dumped the Mastercycle in a river. But I think I want to do the tutorial a different day because I do have a meeting in 20 minutes that I need to get to. So I want to make sure that I time that correctly. You there! Who are you? How dare you trespass upon Lady Impa's abode? Is that a Sheikah slate? But that would mean you are... No, that's not possible. Can it be? I am using Zelda's Ballad and Qnando's Zelda mod because I like some of the pieces from both. And then all the mods that I'm running right now are listed in the description. And most of the links are there. There's a couple that don't have links anymore, like the Frictionless shield surfing. But yeah, I have Mastercycle or alternative Mastercycle early to get the DLC, along with the Wolf one. And then there's some other mods that I've not revealed yet that we will find out when we get to those points in the story. Because, yeah, no worries. I want them to be a surprise. Please forgive us for behaving so rudely. Of course, we have heard the legends from Lady Impa herself. Please, my lady, go ahead and step inside. Alright. We might get Zelda some clothing in this episode. We might do that. That might be a good way to end it off, because she's been running around in sports bra and boy shorts. Huh? Is that... It's a Sheikah slate! Could you be the princess my grandmother told me about? What was her name? Oh, it's not that I forgot. I'm just bad with speaking. As for me, my name is Pai. Oh, my name is Paya. Phew, I got it out. I know I should be able to say that easily, seeing how it's my own name and all. I'm so sorry. Anyway, my grandmother has been waiting for your return ever since I was little. Please hurry inside. Princess Zelda, that immodest outfit you is quite unbecoming of a princess like you. Please cover yourself up this instant. Nah. Not yet.
So, you're finally awake. It has been quite a long time. I am much older now, but you remember me, don't you?
What's the matter? You're looking at me as though I'm a stranger to you. Those eyes, they lack the light of familiarity. Actually, those eyes terrify me right now. It is I, wise one, Impa. Surely you must remember the name Impa.
Oh.
I see. So you've lost your memory. Well, it matters not. In fact, that may be a blessing in disguise for the time being. Dearest Zelda, please come a bit closer.
Oh.
100 years ago. Yes, 100 years ago, the kingdom of Hyrule was destroyed. After Link fell, it was your final wish to place him in the sacred slumber. And then, All alone, alone you went to face Ganon. The calamity, you were not ready. Shortly after, we had to rescue your mortally wounded body. I have been waiting 100 years to see you recover, Princess. However, these words I will tell you now, words which were not intended for yourself. Well, if you are to hear them, you must be prepared to risk your life as well. But I'm afraid that the burden may be too much to bear while you are still without your memory. I leave the choice to you. When you feel ready to receive the message, return to me. I want them. These words you wanted me to impart to Link once he woke up. Since he never returned, maybe they were always meant for yourself. So, are you prepared to risk your life for the greater good? I am. Ah. Not a memory to your name, and yet you are as intent as ever to charge forward with the only wisdom and justice on your side. You have not changed a bit. That is the divine blood flowing through your veins. Very well. Since you have lost your memory, I will recount for you all that has happened.
The history of the royal family of Hyrule is also the history of Calamity Ganon, a primal evil that has endured over the ages. This evil has been turned back time and time again.
Maybe that predicts Link, what Link's going to become. Link in Breath of the Wild 2 trailer isn't imitating the ancient hero, that's predicting what he's going to become. Because in the trailer, he looks a lot like that hero.
10,000 years ago. Hyrule was then blossoming as a highly advanced civilization.
This reminds me so much of Wind Waker. What this looks like. I'm actually watching this to see if it has any clues for BOTW 2.
Technological prowess to ensure the safety of the land, should Calamity Ganon ever return.
Got 6 towers, 8 towers,
They constructed 4 mechanical
12 towers?
that came
Are there 12
to be known
regions?
as the divine beasts. They also built a legion of autonomous
I'm gonna have to check that.
beings called guardians. The divine beasts were piloted by 4 individuals of exceptional skill from across the land.
Oh, I loved it. I'm really excited for it. I also really liked Skyward Sword, but wished it had been more open world. So the fact that it's going to have that element, I'm really excited about that.
Upon Ganon's
But
inevitable
I'm perplexed as to whether it's time travel that's involved. I'm perplexed about what's going on with Skylink, and
this ancient
the one of the angles in the trailer, you should be able to see some of the ancient ruins over by the Thundra Plateau, and you can't in the trailer. So the question is, why are those gone? Have we gone back in time, or did they lift to the sky? What's happened there? So it's raised a lot more questions than it's answered. I may need to do like a theory video at some point, but I've got to compile all of my thoughts. And I'm taking some graduate classes right now, so that might take a bit. 100 100 years. In preparation for the foretold revival of Ganon, we strove to follow the lead of our ancestors for 10,000 years prior. But in the end... Oh, I know, right? Despite our best efforts and careful planning, we underestimated his power. In order to avoid making that grave mistake again, you left Link these words. Free the 4 divine beasts. That is what needs to be done. 4 divine beasts? The 4 divine beasts are the ancient Sheikah weapons wielded by your 4 champions who Ganon defeated. I'm getting gradually older. The divine beast Varudanya, controlled by Daruk of the Gorons. We don't like Gorons, they crash our game. The divine beast Meadow, controlled by Rivali of the Rito. He's a jerk. The divine beast Varuta, controlled by Mifa of the Zora. She was after your man. And the divine beast Naboris, controlled by Urbosa of the Gerudo. Okay, she's cool. It would be extremely ill-advised to face Ganon without the power of the divine beasts to help you. You must infiltrate the divine beasts that were stolen away by Ganon 100 years ago and bring them back to our side. More information about these divine beasts can be found by locating the 4 races scattered across Hyrule. The Sheikah Slate will guide you on your way. You must go where it tells you and meet with each leader there. And I am actually going to go after, I'm going to go after Va Meadow first. It seems to me your Sheikah Slate is not yet complete. This device we left you, it is your guide and also your memory. Now, let's see. Someone at the research lab in Hiteno Village might be able to help you. Hiteno Village? Oh, all the way over there. The location shining on the eastern edge is Hiteno Village. It is a small village. One of the very few places that avoided suffering significant damage during the Great Calamity. You are Princess Zelda, and Hyrule's only hope. You cannot turn back now. Follow your heart and seize your destiny. Seek out Impa. Complete. Okay, so let's end this playthrough off, or not this playthrough, but this episode, quote unquote, off by getting Zelda some clothes. Because she needs some clothes. And then I might actually come back on later after my meeting and stream some more tonight. I never knew she had this text. Ah! I've never seen that text. I will probably come back and stream some more tonight after my meeting. Alright, I want to sell because I need to be able to buy clothes. Okay, I'm gonna sell the rupee. Or the rupee? The ruby. And then I'm also... Oh... I'm gonna sell one of the stamina wheels, because the Endura carrots, if you cook 5 Endura carrots, you get this, and it's 420 rupees. So it's some easy money if you bank it to Satori Mountain. Alright. Nope, I'm good. Let's see. Can I afford the... yet. Okay. No, I can't afford it, though. I don't think... No, I can't. Well, how much is the chest plate? Oh, yeah, no. Okay. We are going to get a tunic. And we will... Yeah! It's been good seeing you as well. Well, it's been good talking with you. Yeah, and I might get back online later tonight, but I'll definitely be continuing this. So, yep, I think I'm going to end this off here. Zelda has some clothes, and when I come back, whether it's tonight or tomorrow, we will make a break for Hateno Village and head to Va Meadow. Hope you have a great evening. And if you enjoy, please remember to give it a like or subscribe. Thanks.